Know your worth even if it gets lonely. See, if I could go back in time, I wouldn't try to be the popular kid. I wouldn't try to be this cool guy, because at the end of the day, that stuff didn't bring me nothing in life. Because once I found out that you don't need friends, especially fake friends, you really could do things by yourself. See, I'm all about by myself maxing. I could be alone and I can really just lock in with myself. So even if it gets lonely, I always know my value. It don't matter if, no matter how lonely I get, I always know my value. Because at the end of the day, you should have value in yourself. You should respect yourself at the end of the day too. Because some people probably like the version of you when you were the worst version of yourself. See, I had to put this quote out there on Instagram. I had I had the most friends when I was the worst version of myself. And that's true, because when I was the worst version of myself, I had a lot of friends. But once I started self-developing or self-improving in life, I found out that I didn't need friends, especially um you know, these bad friends that bring bad habits. So when I found that out, I knew my value. I knew I could just do this. I could be lonely or by myself maxing. I really just be by myself maxing all the time. I really just be on that. And I'm gonna keep by myself maxing, and I'm gonna keep life maxing, because that's what it's about in life. It's not about always trying to impress everyone. It's not always about trying to be the popular kid, or I don't know, popular, whatever the fuck you want to call that shit. Because I remember growing up, I always wanted to be the popular kid. I always wanted to be the one to be, I guess you could say, funny. But at the end of the day, that brings nothing. And if I could go back, I would change all that. And I would really just by myself max. Because at the end of the day, like I said, if your friends ain't bringing positive things to your life, I suggest you don't be friends with those type of people. And that's what I'm on at this point in my life. If you ain't bringing positive things to my life, or we can't have, we can't have these positive talks, positive mindsets, we can't really connect with each other. Because all of the bad, negative stuff, I'm not about that. I'm just about self improving and just living to live the best life. That's just me though, because if I want to do that, I can't be around that. So yeah, guys, keep by yourself maxing, and even if it gets lonely, know your value. That's really important.